Okay guys, this is the unlocking of the ninja calling card where we need to get 5 clutch medals. This is defusing the bomb in search and destroy while you are the only player alive and there are still enemies alive in the game. I found this reasonably easy guys, and I'm going to show you my way how I done it. There are loads of ways to do this guys, there are many videos out there, but this is my personal preferred way of doing it. I found it really easy the way I'm going to show you. I've got all 5 clutch medal video clips to show you as well. Right from the first one I did a long time ago to the last 4 that I did in the last few nights. I will explain about that a bit more in detail very shortly, but you will also see me unlock the Heroics Master Calling card as well. So we're now 100% in the Heroics Master Calling card. So I'm well chuffed with that. You get 11,000 XP for unlocking both of those cards because Ninja was the last one I had to do in the Heroics challenges. So now the setup. I cannot express enough to you that the KRM-262 as a weapon will really help you to get clutch medals. I will show you the videos very shortly and you will see how this works. But the KRM-262, when an enemy plants a bomb, they're going to be reasonably close to it. If you are near that as well, guys, you can take them out at close range with the KRM-262. I'll show videos on evidence on this and proving it really does work. Use the long barrel and use rapid fire as well. In regards to the perks, I cannot recommend enough to use Ghost. An enemy will have more than likely a UAV on when they play Search and Destroy. So having Ghost on when the enemy does have placed the UAV in the sky, it will keep you undetected while you are defusing the bomb. It also helps you undetected while you're moving and planting the bomb as well. So it really helps. Having hardwired on is really good because if an enemy plants a bomb, they're more than likely going to put a trip mine out or a C4 explosive or maybe even a shock charge. So having hardwired on when you go to defuse the bomb is going to stop you and prevent you from getting blown up by their explosion. Also a rare one to have on, which most people wouldn't advise, but I love having it on because it does help me in some situations, and you will see this in my 5th and final clutch kill medal. But have cold-blooded on, guys. If an enemy does have a score streak, such as a hardened sentry that they place near the bomb once they've planted it, having that cold-blooded on will make you defuse that bomb, and I've got a great video on that, my last clutch kill medal, guys, video, and it will show you how that works. Now, in perk 3, keep as stealthy as you can. Have your dead silence and have blast suppressor on. But remember, if an enemy has got awareness on, more than likely they wouldn't, but if they do, then they can still hear you even though you've got dead silence on. So just be careful there, guys. You know, don't think, oh, I've got dead silence on, but you could be heard on the kill cam. It's because they've got awareness on. Now, in regards to my personal preferred specialist character, I would use Spectre. You can use whoever you want. It doesn't really matter, but I found Spectre a really good one. I swapped between using his Ripper and also the active camo, and both of them really works, to be honest, guys. But it's more about the costume, the suit, or the gear, whatever you want to call it, that I would recommend you put on him. Put the urban jungle suit on him, guys. It really does help you keep nice and camouflaged, especially on some maps when you're playing Search and Destroy. It does, all these little things help, guys, trust me. Now, this is the medal that you need to be seeing once you've got your clutch medal. You need to see the clutch medal. Some people get the defusing of the bomb, they think they've got the clutch medal, but then realise they haven't got an actual clutch because you probably weren't the last player alive, or there wasn't enemies alive in the game while you were defusing it if you were the last one there. So it's quite confused, but you need to just see the clutch medal. Now, the first ever clutch medal that I got was ages and ages ago, guys, and I've kept this in my archives all this time of my recorded footage, and one day hopefully to use it once I'd completed the Ninja Challenge. So I didn't have the correct setup that I've explained to you at the start, but this is the only one. But the next 4 I will have the setup that I just showed you. But this is how sometimes you can get the Ninja clutch medal without even going for it, guys. I wasn't going for the Ninja at the time. I didn't have the correct setup, as I said. All I was trying to do was just win the Search and Destroy. And all I wanted to try and do was just defuse the bomb. You know, I wasn't after the Ninja, as I said. I wasn't after the clutch medal, but it just happened. So I will hold my hand up and say that the first ever clutch medal that I got ages and ages ago was a fluke. All right, but you can see how it works. Now, I'm going to try my best in the next 4 video clips, so my next 4 clutch, to try and explain and share with you my thoughts, what I'm thinking, my tactical gameplay, why I'm doing this, why I'm doing that, as much as I possibly can to try and help you guys in the way that I think. And if you can think the same way as me, then you can get these clutch medals yourself. But on this particular first one, I can't really help you too much because it was a fluke. But like I said, sometimes it does happen like this. But as you can see here, I was very fortunate with it as well, but I just noticed there was no enemy around at the time, so I went in to defuse the bomb. My teammate was by the side of me, if you see your map there, and he does kind of, in a way, prevent the enemy from killing me because he killed my teammate instead, giving me the chance to defuse the bomb. And that was my first ever clutch medal. But I didn't tactically do anything. It was just trying to go in to defuse that bomb, and I got the clutch medal. So that's sometimes how it works. Now, the next 4 video clips you're about to see of the clutch medals that I got, I did have the correct setup like I showed you at the start. This was me now gunning for that ninja calling card. And I did it all in about 4 nights worth of 2 or 3 hours worth of gameplay every night in those 4 nights. So, you know, it was reasonably easy. I thought it was going to take a bit longer. Now, like I said, this is just my personal way of doing it, guys, okay? There are many ways to do it. Many people would say camp in a wall or camp under a rock, you know, wait for someone to plant and then go and defuse. Yes, you can do that. That's not a problem. But enemies are getting used to now knowing all the little camping places for doing that. So you can't really do that as easy as how you used to. But this is my personal way of doing it. It's just a different method to do it. And it still does work. Now, I'm using my map as my best friend. Use your map. I take out the enemy here near who's just planted that bomb. He has rejack on, but I just managed to shoot him. I've just realised on my map where my teammate was, where he died. So I know the enemy is over the left-hand side of me, somewhere over that side. And I just managed to defuse that bomb, get in the clutch medal nice and easy. But again, you've got to use... you can see how the KRM 262 works as well. The person who always, you know, plants the bomb is going to stay reasonably close to the bomb. So you want something that's good at close range. That works. But also use your map as your friend as well, because there you notice, and you'll see this on all 4 of these videos, guys, I use the gun and I use the map to my advantage. And I saw where the enemy shot my teammate, so I knew roughly where it was, giving me the chance to go and get that diffusion of the bomb. We're back on infection map now again, guys. I'm running and gunning in here now. I go and get this kill over here. That's 1 less enemy. Remember, you need to try and hold back as much as you possibly can on some occasions, but sometimes I do like this gameplay, knowing roughly where the enemy, anticipating where they're going to be, try and take them out from behind. But sometimes when you are going for the ninja, remember, you've got to be the last player alive, so you've got to try and survive as long as you possibly can. I'm just going to follow that enemy HCXD round, and now I'm going to try and take the long path. They've just planted the bomb at point B, so I don't want to run in just yet. I've got still a teammate available there in the game. So remember, we've got to be the last player. Now, I just know he's got shot over the right-hand side. Again, my KRM 262 does the job at close range there of the enemy who planted the bomb. Now, I know that the enemy are going to be very close to me. There's still 3 alive. But we get that massive, awesome clutch medal just in time. And again, same tactics there, guys. Using the KRM for getting the kill on the enemy who's planted the bomb. More than likely his teammates, the enemy, you know, as we saw on the map, we're going to be somewhere spread around. We didn't really see them blipping too close to the bomb, so that's given us that great chance to go in and get that clutch medal. Now, we're on another map here now. Same kind of gameplay though, where after that clutch medal, again, try and anticipate where the enemy are going to be. You know, when you do play Search and Destroy, try and roughly imagine and anticipate where the enemy are going to be running out. You know this when you play Search and Destroy enough, so you can get that easy kill. Remember, he's probably going to try and think that I am not there, because normally I would look through the little window. But that's why I laid down there, you know, not kind of showing myself too much, but got that first kill. Now, watching the map again, guys, this is where the advantage comes in. My teammate is on the right there, and I now notice that he gets killed on the right-hand side of me. So I know one enemy at least is on that right-hand side. As I run out here, they plant at point B. Now, as long as I kill at least that person, which is him who planted that bomb, I know another one is somewhere close. And again, that's the advantage of where the KRM 262 comes in. And the other enemy, I'm not too fussed, because I know he's on the other side of the map, because he just killed my teammate round there. So he's going to take ages to get back round to prevent me from defusing the bomb. So again, I can't express to you how the KRM 262 works. The perks all work. And also watching the map, using that to your advantage, knowing roughly where the enemy are to see if you've got that chance to go and defuse that bomb. It really, really does work, guys. So that's how all of mine work. That's how I did it. Hopefully you're watching this and thinking that you can do the same, because you can, guys. It is really easy. Now, this is the 5th and final clutch medal video. This was when I unlocked the ninja calling card, and this is one of the videos where the cold-blooded in perk 2 really worked to my advantage. And again, I'm holding back slightly here. I'm looking at the map. I'm seeing roughly where all the enemy are. I can see them blipping on the map. I'm looking at where my teammates are as well. So I'm looking at the way the gameplay is evolving. I'm looking at how it's working. I'm trying to assess, the best things to do in this situation. I know the enemy probably going to come around here because I did see him kill a teammate down here. Luckily, he does come through the window and I shot him. He didn't really understood I was there because the enemy did have a UAV up at the time, so he didn't see me. So it gave me that chance to have a kill. Now I'm holding back here at the moment. I'm trying to assess now where the enemy are. And if you can see, they're blipping around on point B. So I know now, anticipating that they're going to plant on point B. You'd also now hear as well that an enemy will place their hardened sentry out. Normally when that happens, which is why I've got cold-blooded on, they will plant the hardened sentry near the bomb that they've planted and they will run off thinking that the hardened sentry is going to prevent me from defusing the bomb. I'm going to use my active camo as well, just for a few seconds. It did help me run into this little spot, and you can see how all the tactics and perks and the tactical knowledge of looking at the map works a perfect treat. That was the last one I needed, guys. And like I said, hopefully there's some great tips and advice that I've given you there. Use the map as your best friend. You can really work and assess a lot by just working the map out. And, when you've got enough time to get that diffusing of the bomb in. Also, the KRM-262 is a perfect weapon for it. And also, the perks that I showed you there, have them on because you will find it is so easy to get those clutch medals doing it that way. That's just my personal way of doing it, guys. I hope you like that way. Give it a go. See if it really helps you. It just is another option, isn't it, guys, than just hiding in a wall or hiding in a rock or something like that, which is quite boring doing it like that. No teammate. I mean, when I see teammates sitting, when I'm dead in a game of Search and Destroy and I see one of my teammates hiding in a wall, I'm thinking, come on, do something, man. Don't just sit there in a wall. They normally end up dying because they get seen, and it's just pathetic way of doing it. It is another way you can do it. I've seen people do it, but trust me, guys, do it that way that I said. You will get those clutch medals a lot more easier. It really is a lot more easier because enemy have now got used to knowing where all those little camping places are. So anyway, we're now looking into all of the heroics challenges. I'm going to leave links to any one of these videos, guys, that I've got videos for. So if I can help you with any of these videos that you're struggling with, then you can. But when I think back to all these calling cards, there wasn't nothing really there that hard. I think they were just more time consuming than hard. So you shouldn't really struggle with these challenges, guys. It really didn't cause me any problems at all. But as you can see there as well at the bottom there, we have got the Heroics Master Calling card. It is a really cool one. I will show you that in a moment. We'll go into the multiplayer Heroics Master Calling card section and we'll have a look at that. But yeah, a lot of these challenges, like I say, I will leave links to them if I've got them. But they're more time consuming, these ones, than hard. So you shouldn't really struggle with these guys. But yeah, I'm going to show you in a short while as well, once we've seen these cards, a few close call clutch medals that I nearly got, because it wasn't all as easy, kind of runs that I had while going for the Ninja calling card. There were times when I was just fractions away from getting that clutch medal. I still use the same tactics, I still use the same perks and ways I've shown you so far. But sometimes it can get a little bit frustrating because it doesn't always go to plan, okay? But I would say probably 90% of the time, the way I showed you to do it, the way, the perks that I've given you, all the tactical advice, 90% of the time does work. So this is the Master Heroics calling card. I love that card. Revan of the bike there. And just another Master calling card to add to the collection. Not too many more to go now, but a lot of these I think are for Arena and Campaign and Zombies. But I haven't even done them yet. I haven't even started Campaign. I haven't even started Zombies. I'm more about multiplayer calling cards than anything else. But I'm going to leave you now, guys, with some close call clutch medals. So like I said, it wasn't all easy. 10% was frustrating moments, alright, 90% was good gameplay, but here, again, using the same tactics, I'm trying to defuse the bomb, I'm the last player alive with one enemy around, and fractions away, guys. I have had closer than that. I'm going to show you another close one in a moment. But yeah, it does become very, very frustrating when it's like that. But you will find moments like it, guys. But don't worry about it. You got to keep on, keep doing it the way I told you, and you will find that you will get those clutch medals very, very easy. So this is the last one now. I'm going to show you just another close one here. The good thing about this one is I do actually take 2 enemy out with my shotgun. So again, I normally would have been probably making this as a clutch medal video where I've been saying to you, look, you know, there's 2 enemy around the bomb. One of them's just planted it. When you normally kill them with the close range with the shotgun, you know, you can get that clutch medal in. So we go to defuse, but then on this occasion there was a 3rd enemy that I didn't see at the time, but he did kill me just fractions away. But take care, guys. I really do hope you've enjoyed this video, and go out and get that ninja calling card yourself. Peace out.